Hello, welcome to my channel. I'm Sue from Homesteading with Sue, and if you're returning, welcome back. If you're new, welcome. Glad to have you. Today I'm going to do a few things with you. I'm going to make some butter with the cultured sour cream again, but this time I'm going to put some dehydrated parsley and cilantro in it so that when I make breadsticks I can put that on top and put it on top of the breadsticks for another different flavor. And also I'm going to show you how to do my 14-day refrigerator bread. So let's get started. Alright, so first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to take this off so it's not in my way. Go ahead and put some of the cultured sour cream into the mixing bowl. You do not want to get your mixing bowl over about 2/3 full because it'll make one big mess. Now go ahead and put the beater on. And go ahead and start it on a 2. Okay, so for the 14-day bread mixture, I need 3 cups of warm water, 2 tablespoons of dry active yeast, I keep mine in the freezer to keep it fresh longer. 1.5 tablespoons of salt. I use pink salt. 6.5 cups of all-purpose flour. Before I start adding the flour, though, I'm going to stir this. Remember, I'm using a 2-cup measuring cup. Actually, I said this was my recipe. It's actually one I received from Carolyn Thomas at Homesteading Family. So technically, I'm borrowing her recipe. And I'm just using regular all-purpose flour. And here's 6. And what we'll do once we get this all combined, we're going to leave it on the counter and let it sit for 2 hours. And then I will put it in a different bowl. And we'll stick it in the refrigerator for 1.5 hours to 2 hours or however long. I mean, it needs to be at least an hour. And then we're able to bake with it. here is the half. So at this moment, I'm going to wet my hands and do this with my hands. I love this pastry brush, or this Danish dough whisk, but sometimes you just got to get your hands in there. And it will be sticky. It's a no-knead bread, so of course it's going to be sticky. Try to get your bowl as clean as possible. While I got a minute, I'm going to go ahead and rinse these dishes off real fast. The best option is to clean as you go if you got a chance. Okay, that's looking pretty good. And I'm going to go ahead and cover up the dough with towels so it doesn't get any bugs in it. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and stop this for a second and go ahead and wipe down the sides. Turn it back on. Sorry about the finger. Okay, so what are some of the things that you guys like to put in your butter to go on top of your breadsticks or whatever? So what I'm going to do while I'm waiting, I'm just going to go ahead and pull some of this parsley out and crunch it up into this bowl. I don't think we want a whole lot of parsley, but this is freshly dehydrated, so it's very nice and powerful smelling. I love to use this in everything. I'm going to do the same thing to the cilantro. I haven't personally ground this up because I like to be able to scrunch it up into what the size piece that I want when I'm using it. See? And when I dehydrate stems and all. Okay, well this is looking like it's doing a good job. I wish you guys could see me and it at the same time. That would be nice, but you know, whatever. I'm trying to get better at this, guys, really. But now I have no face again, but you can actually see that it's looking really good. Have you guys tried that 14-day bread yet? The dough? I make all kinds of things with it. Cinnamon rolls, bread sticks, buns, I used it to make like what's it called, a calzone with the pizza stuff in the inside. It was really good for that. This is looking really good. I did get a towel out to cover it up because I really don't want to wear it this time. But look at the nice whipped cream looking that it is. I am going to stop it again and wipe down the sides. I hope everybody's having a wonderful day. It's a nice warm, like 73 degrees in Oregon today already, and it's only 1 o'clock. I can't wait for the ground to get to where I can actually get into the garden and start working in the garden. Well, you still can't see my head, but at least it's not as crooked as it was. I was going to time this and see how long it took to do this, but I forgot. I'm going to go ahead and get a bowl out so maybe you guys can see how I'm stretching the butter out so it gets more of the salt, more of the whey out of it. Fresh bread and fresh butter would be so good for Mother's Day treat. And with the 14-day bread, it's really simple to do that. I have a video on that. Just go search 14-day refrigerator bread. And it'll come up. My journey on homesteading started last June or July. I tried canning, see if I liked it, and I really enjoy it. I love to pressure can, love to water bath can, and now I'm really into making breads, which you guys see all the time. I can't believe how easy like sour cream and butter is to make. Makes me wonder why I spent all that time buying butter that I don't have a clue what's in it. But we all have to start somewhere. And it's okay not to be making your own butter or not to, I personally don't have a cow, but I can get fresh creamline milk if I want. I have, but what I'm using today is store-bought of the buttermilk and the heavy cream. And you can make cheeses with the store-bought milk. You just have to have I think it's called rennet, to be able to, I'm not sure about the rennet part, if that's the right name, but to be able to make milk with store-bought, make cheese with store-bought milk. I have made mozzarella cheese, and I've made ricotta cheese. I actually made mozzarella cheese and ricotta cheese so I could make homemade lasagna. That was delicious. I don't know say about myself. Alright. Anyway, any questions you guys have for me, go ahead and answer, or ask them and I'll answer them. Well, except for my age, I won't tell you that. But, I will answer them, and I just truly enjoy doing things at home now. To do, you know, the butter and the cheese and the bread, and I make bread once a week at least for my husband. My niece is gluten-free. I've been making bread for her. I have a friend that's keto. I've been making bread for her. Just something to do, keep me busy. And like I said, I truly enjoy it. I'm going to go ahead and stop this again and clean off the sides. It's getting closer though. Another fun fact about me, I probably have, I don't know, 400 jars of already prepared foods, and I have, a fun fact, I have 972 empty jars that I can't wait till the summer to fill up. I can with my friend, I can with one of my daughters. I enjoy teaching people how to can, which I will do some videos on that when, during the summer. Oh, I love to dehydrate also. This is starting to splash. It's getting close to being done. So, right now we're 22 minutes in. So, that's not bad, if you think about it. To make bread and to make two different kinds of butter. I have 2 growing daughters, 5 grandkids, 2 grandsons that are 8, not the same family, they're like 2.5 weeks apart. I have one that is 6, one that is 5, and a granddaughter that is just about to turn 4. I've been married for 30 years almost. We live, well, we kind of live in 2 sides of a duplex. The house that I'm in right now, with the funny doors on, funny colors in the kitchen, is the one we live in. The other one, oh, here we go. We're turning. I don't know if you can see it or not. I'm splashing, so I'm going to cover up. And then the one with the dark walls is what I call the preserving greenhouse and party house. I'm going to go ahead and turn this down because we're making a big old mess. Can you see that? Whoops. I think you can see that. All right. So once the butter sticks together, it's done. Now, I'm going to actually move you. Okay, so when we wash our butter, we use cold water. We're going to drain out all the way. You keep washing it until it runs clear. Two or three times. Just kind of get in there and squish it a little bit. Alright, so now what I'm going to do is I'm going to add about 1/4 teaspoon of salt, and I'm going to go ahead and kind of knead this. See the water that's still coming out? The salt will bring more of it out. I'm going to go ahead and dump it. Try not to throw your butter in the sink when you're doing that, because I've done that. You want to try to get it as dry as possible. Can you see that? I'm going to dump a little bit of that whey out again. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to take about half of it. And I'm going to put the cilantro in this half. I got too much, so I'm just going to like knead it in. Like this. I should have probably marked the bag for this before I did this. Oh well. It might be a little hard to figure out what's what, but it'll be okay. So I'm just going to make it into like a patty. I'm going to put it over here on this plate that I was using for my spatula. And then I'm going to do the same thing to the parsley. Actually, it was easier to do it in the bowl. Anyway, I'm learning as I go, guys. So, I sure hope you guys enjoyed this type of video. If you did, give it a thumbs up. And please like and subscribe to my channel. And there's the parsley one. And I'm just going to put them in plastic bags and put them in the freezer and pull them out when I need them. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Thank you. Have a great day.